Oh, I can't start my chainsaw. Too bad.
Oh,
Welcome to Dead Rising. We'll start the chainsaw soon enough.
Yeah, smooth.
Ooh, classy.
I am Gundam.
Did you just have that? Because that's
Yeah.
a DLC outfit.
Yeah, DLC. Haven't actually checked the locker for all the additional stuff, but I feel like this speaks to me on a fundamental level.
Hey, turns out I have it as well. They just give you the DLC at this point.
Yeah.
If you're willing to still buy the game.
It must have been part of the PS4 release.
Yeah, I would assume so. The ninja outfit was DLC in the original game, and then for off the record, they made it part of the game, and you unlock it and have to go find it throughout the world. The final piece is here in the safe house after you get 1,337 kills.
Elite.
It is the Elite Killer achievement.
Solomon.
Dreki points out in chat that the chainsaw is a classic stealth weapon. Very well suited to ninjas. We've seen James Earl Cash silent kill people with chainsaws, so obviously it is scientifically realistic.
Yeah. Also, I think you could use it as a. I think you could use all melee weapons as stealth weapons in. I want to say Vice City.
Hmm.
I might be wrong about that because it's been so long since I played it, but I remember that technically being classed as a, or something really stupid technically being classed as a stealth weapon.
I believe it, because Vice City's pretty damn stupid.
Yep.
I know San Andreas added a stealth kill directly from Manhunt, but it's the knife stealth kill.
Yeah.
So I forget what your special outfit does. I know mine gives additional durability and damage to swords and also gives them new animations.
I don't know, but given that it's like a cardboard monster, I'm gonna guess probably blunt weapons. If it was actually a cardboard Gundam one, I would say like any kind of laser-based weapons, it gives them extra uses.
Yeah, you would hope.
Okay, it seems like it's giving me extra points for kills with the nail bat.
Right. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think it's extra points for like everything. All your upgrade points have been made more valuable.
Yeah, because normally you get, it's what, 50 points for a regular kill? And I'm getting like 62, so it's about 50% extra almost. And any kind of hit, I'm getting 1 to 5 points.
I could see that adding up had you been wearing that costume the entire run.
If only I'd known.
Yep. I literally didn't know about the closet at all until the last session, so...
Yeah, I knew about it, I just completely forgotten.
Yep.
Because, like, unless you actually do buy any of the DLC outfits, it's pretty much pointless.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, unless you are going for something specific, then why would you bother?
Admittedly, the sports outfit is pretty much unbeatable. Like, extra healing from pretty much everything, and you can't puke anymore. It's ridiculously good. There's also the Soldier of Fortune outfit that can only be acquired at this point in the game. One piece of it is only unlocked after you rescue Rebecca from Boykin, the guy who snapped incredibly quickly in the last video.
Speedrunning his psychosis.
Yep. Literally the title of the last video. But one piece of the Soldier of Fortune outfit costs $2 million.
Yeah, after a certain point, they're almost like, well, we need to give, like, because the Zombrex, it maxes out at, I think, 500,000 or 350,000 or something. And it's entirely possible to wind up with tens of millions. So it almost feels like they were like, okay, well, we kind of need to give the player a reason to, you know, be running around with all this shit.
Yeah, like, they force you to acquire $1 million in this version as well.
Yeah.
So you're going to have lots and lots and lots of money.
Yep.
There's a blender around here somewhere, with which I built this monstrosity. If I recall correctly, this is not a queen. This is a queen combo weapon that is hidden.
Yeah.
And you can't find the formula anywhere in the game. You just have to know about it.
Yeah, you get an achievement for finding out about it.
Yeah. Okay, that one was just the queen, apparently. But we can make the queen combo weapon easily enough. So easily that I did make one off screen and now I can't find it. Oh well.
Also, you can't.
But it does require the blender.
You can't squish the larva anymore in this version.
Yeah, they did change that. And the larva will attack you, and they're super annoying.
Yeah, I don't know why. That is the most bizarre removal.
Yeah.
Used to make a really funny
I-
squelching noise when you ran over them.
Yeah. Like boar worms from Splatterhouse.
Oh, yeah.
I read that in the original Dead Rising 2, with the costumes that actually do stuff, you only had to wear one piece of them to get the effect. Which is infuriating. As long as you had all the other pieces, you could dress up however you wanted, so long as you were wearing one piece. But in Off the Record, you had to wear all the pieces, the entire outfit.
Yeah. See,
Which is the only reason I sought out the ninja uniform. Because I was sick of seeing the sports outfit.
Yeah. See, I never got any of the DLC. I think I did get Case Zero, which was like a playable prologue to the original version. Which is basically you find out how Katie wound up getting bit. Literally only about 45 minutes to an hour's worth of gameplay, but it was pretty decent for what it was.
Yeah, I remember those being well received. Because the original game was liked, but sort of in a mixed way, and then the DLCs came out and people decided that they were kind of an improvement over the base game.
Yeah.
As is my recollection.
Yeah, it was a case of, well, this is okay, but, you know, what else you got?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everyone, like, the combo weapons were universally considered to be one of the best things that any game of that era had done. And kind of difficult to disagree. But, yeah, there was still a case, it was still a very, very much a thought of, the game is good, but it could be better.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've said that a trillion times throughout this playthrough.
Yeah, there is a lot about this that even this, you know, complete version, for lack of a better term, we're still kind of like, okay, but...
Yeah.
And maybe that's just because we're picky little so-and-sos, but on the other hand... I mean, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but...
Secret area up here, which is where I got one piece of the ninja outfit.
Yeah, I don't know why the Dead Rising games keep putting in platforming when the engine and everything are clearly not made for it.
Yep. The game is desperately begging them not to have platforming, but here we are. High in the sky. Eating sushi.
each of the casinos has some Zombrexs, which you need to do a platforming challenge in order to get to. Which is why I never did it and just wound up buying it. It's quicker and easier to grind for money than it is to learn how to jump. Although I think you can actually do something with the balloon while you're up there. I don't know if there's like a PP sticker up there or...
Looking for PP. We got dynamite and a sniper rifle, but there's probably other stuff I could do.
Yeah, because
if I were more observant,
says that, you know, bring down the balloon or something.
Yeah, those are usually for like hidden achievements. Those load screens.
And I forgot how annoying this section of the game was. Randomly throwing up because of the poo gas.
Yeah, that's pretty atrocious. I had to wander quite a large portion of the game in order to get this outfit put together. And yeah, constantly puking, and then you get grabbed by 4 zombies, and then you have to do a series of QTEs. They did not learn from Resident Evil 4.
Also, we should probably do something about this case, huh?
It's almost time that we are able to do something, yes.
Is it
thankfully.
Back in the safe room?
Let's find out. That should be the only thing on the map. Looks like it's in Palisades? Oh, it's underground.
Ah.
We have not gone there very often. Yep. Set up a waypoint for where the mission starts. The only lead. So, the last series of missions, we, after they activated, we could have completed them much more slowly than we did.
Dude,
but we just sort of went from one to the next to the next. Yeah.
We could have, but...
Yeah, those missions have no wait time between them. Because they're sort of like an action sequence.
Yeah.
Where you meet Boykin, and then he steals Rebecca, and then the safe house gets attacked by zombies.
Yeah.
And we did those all back to back to back, which left us with hours and hours of nothing to do. So I spent like an hour off screen wandering the entire map putting together this outfit. And it's a good thing I did, because there are no psychopaths, there are no survivors, there is literally nothing to do until the next mission time is available.
Ah, fantastic.
Yeah.
At least we know it's in the maintenance room there.
What was in there? I saw a wrench.
There's a hatch leading down into the tunnels down there.
Oh, that's actually where we need to go.
Yep.
But it might not be the most efficient way to get there. The arrow says it is the most efficient way to get there.
Yep. Oh, one sec. Anything in here worth...
Anything else around here?
Well, oh, machete. Yoink.
Hell yes. I mean, since you benefit from combo weapons and their enhanced PP.
Actually, yeah, I can use the broom spear.
Yeah, which is a very good weapon anyway. Even without enhancements.
Good to go.
Classy.
Also, there should be lots
Frying
of
pans.
golf buggies around here, so...
Ah. Hope so.
There's usually one on every... Yep. There's usually one on every platform.
Bow and arrow, eh?
I think you should be able to ride shotgun.
Ooh. Should probably try that out. Okay, I gotta continue my ninja cosplay, though. Bow and arrow, swords, and the occasional shotgun and machine gun.
I mean, I saw enough canon action movies in the 80s to know that that is what a traditional ninja uses. So, you know, as far as I'm aware, it does match up with what they do.
Nice that I don't have to puke. And you don't have to puke either when we're in the nice vehicle here.
Also, not taking any damage because we're in a car.
Yep. We're spraying blood all over the place. It doesn't matter. We got plenty of blood.
Beep beep, fuck you. I know, sadly, we can't ramp it.
I don't know. That was pretty action-packed, if you ask me. If only I remembered any Tony Yayo lines.
Yeah,
Bitch.
all I just remember is Fitty.
There we go.
Also, these are, in case anyone's wondering why I'm deliberately avoiding all of the zombies, these things are exceptionally weak. You plow through like 3 big-sized crowds, and the buggy is dead. And,
Yeah, the game discourages you from having fun by making the vehicles explode if they hit enough zombies, which is a very small number.
And even though this is very slow, it's still quicker than walking.
There it goes. Right on cue.
Looks like it's in here.
Yep, good call. I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Get an actual gun.
A couple of Merc rifles over here. I'll just grab one.
Oh yeah, my waypoint dropped me off right here.
Just mowing the lawn.
Right in the dick and the butt.
Ow!
That's where I shot that mercenary. Well, that'll teach him.
He's just a little kid. Which is mad. Also, for some reason, he is just, like, on my screen, he's just cowering in fear. Standing up, he's just like, no!
Interesting that we have different ragdolls between our screens.
Yeah.
I'm waiting, buddy.
Yep, there's a touchpad here, which we've been narrowly dicking about with and completely ignored.
To be fair, that's a ridiculously tiny thing to spot. But we did see it on the map. At least we didn't time out this time. Not to start from scratch.
That would have been a bad.
This is gonna be good.
Like how the increased muscular mass seems to give the zombies gynomastia.
Yeah.
That's a
There go
weird touch.
glowing titties.
Yeah.
Also making some of them look like rejects from Dead Space.
Frank fits right in. We actually have an ability where we can walk like a zombie,
Yeah, it's not
and it will
good.
prevent the zombies from getting us. Yeah, it's terrible, because we walk slow enough already.
Yeah.
Last thing we want is to walk slower. 'Cause I actually am spying. Good thing I put on the ninja suit. They're bringing in the queens.
Yep, and this is where we find out the bad guy's cunning plot.
My god. It's season 1 of that John Cena show all over again.
Peacemaker.
That's the one.
Okay, let's get this bunch done. We're almost at capacity, and we gotta get these damn bees ready for shipping out. Let's get the stragglers.
I assume the gas was not an accident. Like, I figured there was a source for that.
Yep.
What a twist. I think.
Yep. It looks like the whole thing may not have actually been an accident in the first place. You know, like they were hinting at the entire game, trying to make it look
TK
like
innocent.
big twist. No, I wouldn't say that. let's not go too far now.
Hippie was right. Zombies were the good guys all along. Frank's the villain.
It was Earth all along. Yeah, there's one of the mercs dropped a laser gun, which still takes about like 5 hits to kill anything.
Yep.
Not particularly good.
Yeah, damage values in general are pretty weird unless you get all the right magazines and stuff. They really should have made it so that just reading the magazine gave you a permanent buff
Yeah,
instead of having to carry it when you have so few slots.
yeah.
That doesn't matter.
You should call the doctor and
I
let
think
him
it's
know.
They're
maximum.
really stingy with power in this game.
Yeah. I think it's like a maximum of 12 or 15 slots that you get.
Things are going just as
Yeah.
Meaning that you're going to have like at most 12 well, assuming you're just wanting to power up your weapons, 12 are the absolute most weapons, and none of them affect your combo weapons, which are the only ones you're going to use anyway. So
Yep. Oh no, scientists. Oh, you shot me in the back. It does seem to stun them. That's
It's
pretty
making
good.
them
We probably
throw
should have. Yeah. We probably should have interviewed them as a reporter instead of shooting them in the face a lot. Frank's thinking of a new career as a cop when he gets out of this.
hell, he is good at the brutality.
Saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah, Phenotrans were the corporation that was behind, not exactly behind everything in the first game, but they were responsible for the main antagonist of the first game doing a terrorism, essentially.
I was going to make an adrenochrome joke. Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, by the way, your coffee sucks.
Well, you're drinking it extra filtered, Frank. Pretty much just getting water.
Taking all the grit out of it.
Should have just let me borrow your phone, boys.
Oh, bongo time. We know that means epic climax in Twisted Metal terminology, so watch out. Here comes Tower Tooth. That's right, we were on 8-2. I don't even... Oh, 8-1 was just initiating this part of the game. And then waiting a long time. I looked it up, and the thing about the initial discovery of the bees, it was an accident caused by farming for cattle in a specific area that they had never farmed before. They found the bees, and then they decided that zombie cows just made better steak. My assumption that it made them produce more steak was kind of like not the case.
Yeah, if I remember, it's something exceptionally dumb. Like they were trying to make immortal cows or something, and instead they just made zombie cows. And Phenotrans was like, "Nope, good enough."
Yep.
And it's just, it's like, okay, like, yes, corporations are bad, but you've kind of done that story in the most exceptionally dumb way possible.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably supposed to be satirical, the way that Aperture Science is also satirical. They're hilariously incompetent.
Oh, 100%. Like, but the thing is obviously the whole thing is meant to be like corporations are bad and don't care about indigenous people, only the bottom line. Fair. Entirely good point, well made. Zombie cows, though. I feel like we may have jumped over a couple of steps there.
I mean, it's supposed to show how, like, trivial a thing that they will sacrifice all living things on the planet of the Earth. That's, like, something that's laughable. They will kill everyone for.
Yeah. Like, the best ending, if I remember correctly, ends with a Bible quote in the first game.
Oh, God. Oh, literal God.
I forget what it is, but it's something about even though his stomach was full, he still ate because his hunger was insatiable, something like that.
My God.
I was just like, okay, now you're taking it too far. This is... Yeah, you lost me.
Very profound. Why are we in here?
I don't know.
My arrows are leading me here. But it is very, very, very much not meaningfully closer to where we need to go. So I am going to switch checkpoints because the arrow does not know about our vent teleporter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed it was going to be like leading us to the leading us back to the safe room or something.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I set the waypoint on. And there was a way back to the safe room. If we had gone through the door in the corner, it would have led us to Fortune Park, which is 2 stops away from the safe room. But that's a very slow way to get there.
And it looks like we do not have much time at all.
Yeah, they start this mission when you're right on the verge of being out of time. Probably would have been a little more time had we pressed the button to activate the last part immediately.
In fairness, I'm half blind.
Yep.
And wearing
I'm the other
a big cardboard box on my head. I got waylaid by zombies there. How? Damn it.
Again.
Stupid dead people.
Yeah, the stealth outfit does seem to prevent me from getting grabbed by zombies or something like that.
Would not surprise me if it made the aggro radius smaller.
Yeah, because I'm getting harassed much, much, much less frequently. I don't think it is possible to get back to the safe room with the current amount of time.
I wouldn't think so.
And the big problem there is we just hit a checkpoint.
Is that a Twitch or something?
Yeah, this is going to be another case where we get to the finish line at the exact moment
Yeah.
that we've run out of time.
Oh,
Love
wonderful.
when that happens.
Back into that death spiral. Yeah. Well, let's get this sorted out.
This guy tried to jump scare me, but I'm electrified, so he immediately got zapped.
No legs
And
for
now he's
you,
bending over
Hugo.
backwards. Yep. On my screen, he got to keep one leg, but he lost an arm.
On mine, both his arms and his head and one leg.
You got way more fucked up on your screen.
Yeah, it's weird how they don't remain consistent between the two, or if they do, it's like
Yeah.
very vaguely consistent.
I want to say that's true of most co-op games that involve ragdolls.
Many of this era, I think. Okay, Stacy, we're back.
Haven't seen Stacy in a long time. Hey, it only took us 15 minutes to get back here. We didn't lose an entire hour loading save. For once.
What a refreshing change.
They orchestrated this whole thing.
Phenotrans? But they make Zombrex.
You two just calm down a minute here.
Oh, this is a classic pharmacy is making cancer and AIDS specifically so that they can sell the cure.
Got it in one. The big plot twist is that Big Pharma is killing people to make Zombrex.
God damn it. Frank is Q.
I don't understand. Why would they?
I'll tell you why. It's been a couple of years since the last outbreak.
Why is her dialogue peaking?
Zombrex like they used to. But now
They really slapped this game together very, very quickly.
Yeah, from this point on, if I remember correctly, it's mostly new dialogue and so forth. This is where it basically deviates from the original game.
Off this.
This is worse than Willamette. They just wanted to drive up their stock.
Unbelievable.
We're taking these bastards down.
And to be fair, this game did come out a year after the original,
Yeah.
which means there had to be like months of planning before they even started working on it.
Yep.
And then they cranked it out in the remaining couple of months. Stacy.
Plot twist!
I knew I didn't like you.
Thanks for taking care of the idiot protester and that backstabber TK for me. Releasing that tape wasn't part of the deal. It's much easier not to have to kill them myself. Your little comeback proved to be very useful. Now allow me to show my appreciation.
Not on my watch!
Oh no, Sullivan.
Yeah. Sullivan was the bad guy in the original version.
Even her hair was fake.
Trust me.
She's that much of a double crosser.
Next time we see her, it won't be her hair it won't just be her hair that's fake.
You gotta take care of this.
Interesting.
Thanks for saving my ass, Sullivan.
This game took a
You were a good...
sharp right-wing turn.
Oh yeah.
Pharmacies are evil,
Like there's a
and
plot.
hippies are evil.
Yeah. The entire thing was a false flag. Literally.
Good God.
Like, first time I saw this, I was like, who wrote this? Alex Jones?
My God, seriously. I mean, he wrote it about the real world many times over. I guess that's why they didn't make us get too attached to Stacy in this version. She was evil all along. Why are your characters mourning our girlfriend? Yeah, you've been just off screen, also having romantic moments with Rebecca this entire game, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, every time the camera's not been on Chuck, he's been making kissy faces at her.
Ooh, speaking of camera.
Oh no.
Hey!
Zoom in on the cleavage. Does it
Hey.
give you more erotica or horror?
Hey!
Why are you? Your character is mourning our girlfriend. Why are you? Your character is mourning our girlfriend.
Why are you? Zoom in on the cleavage. Does it give you more erotica or horror?
stuff.
Turns out
Frank
it's just
did give us
plain
an
old
excited
brutality.
hey. Yeah. Just brutality.
Unfortunately, Rebecca dies in the original version.
Oh, tragic.
Which is a shame because she's arguably one of the best supporting characters in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one sec.
Also, women are evil. Don't worry
Yes.
about that.
If this game taught me anything, it's that bitches be crazy.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah,
What did I get us into?
one actual interesting thing, and I don't know if it's intentional or not, but Stacy actually received a slight redesign in this version of the game. Her hair is much lighter in the original version. And I don't know if they were deliberately trying to hint that she was darker in this game. Like
That sounds like the sort of subtlety they would do.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're like, that can't be a deliberate thing, but why else would they do the redesign?
Yeah.
It's one of those things that's just dumb enough to make sense.
And like the original Dead Rising 2, the whole point is like the military and the cops are bad and will betray you.
Yeah, everyone's willing to, cozy up to Big Pharma, which, fair. And then there's this version which is like, nah, everyone's shit except for like mall cops, apparently.
Yeah.
Which, complete lie.
Trust hippies and the most evil of conspiracies.
Yeah. Ooh, Queen.
Do not trust science and do not trust peace. Which is literally an evangelical thing. Evangelicals want the world to explode and descend into chaos because they believe that ending the world in apocalypse is their destiny.
Well, the worst.
And that's how they get to heaven.
The worse things get, the better, because that means the second coming will be on its way.
Yeah. That is what brings about the Antichrist, and then Jesus comes to stop the Antichrist.
And burns all the non-believers with laser eyes, if I remember correctly.
That sounds like him. Not to mention horse locusts with heads of women.
Yep. Wrath of the Lamb, motherfucker.
I've been listening to god-awful movies, obviously.
Yes. I take it you have learned the wonders of a puzzle in a thunderstorm?
Certainly that show.
It's worth to go. First time I was listening to god-awful movies, for those who don't know, is a podcast that rips on Christian and evangelical movies.
It's the worst idea for a podcast, besides the podcast literally called The Worst Idea in the World.
Yeah. And somehow it manages to be one of the funniest podcasts I've ever heard.
Yeah, the hosts have incredibly good chemistry, and one of them is a treasure.
Yeah.
Eli Bosnick is hilarious.
He's like the Rich Evans of the show.
So check that out if you want a preachy atheist show. That's actually funny.
Oh yeah, it's one of those ones where the quality of it varies from episode to episode, but when it's good, it is fucking hilarious.
Okay, the bee got in the machine, which is what they wanted.
Yep, their huge machines are almost literally like those bug lights that you use to zap mosquitoes.
They look like the thing that ruined Alex Mercer's powers in Prototype.
That's actually not too far off. They're filled with bugs.
All the better.
Hey,
Technological terror.
Unfortunately,
Are we ever gonna cure TK? I'm worried about TK.
yes, I think if I remember correctly, at some point we need to go back and give him Zombrex.
Well, I've got tons of it. So that's good at
Zombrex
least.
to spare.
Yep. Literally 3 doses, which is inconceivable.
Yeah,
I could start my own pharmaceutical company if they weren't evil.
Yeah, I think this outfit also makes bladed weapons super powerful because I am taking out those mercs in like 2 hits.
Interesting. I don't remember reading that as an aspect of it, but it is cosplay. And people in cosplay do love their swords.
Lawn darts and dynamite.
If I'm not mistaken, the name of that cardboard costume is Cosplay Master.
Didn't come up with a name or anything when I put it on.
Might have been wishful thinking.
Oop. There was a bee around here. And
I've got a lot of queens in my pocket.
there we go.
Oh, there's another one.
That's the one I was looking for. I didn't know they
And
went
yet another.
wandering.
You can't even, like, QTE out of getting puked on. And when I was editing the last video, I rewatched the cutscenes.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'm also dying, and there's nothing I can do about it because there's no food out here.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I had like 1 cup of creamer in my back pocket. Sorry, 1 cup of creamer and a hot dog.
That's a meal where I come from.
All it's missing is like a sachet of really shitty mocha powder, and I'd be set for the night.
Arr. The puke should at least be a QTE.
Yeah.
You could escape the puke.
Or it should, like, make you stumble for a second,
Yep.
rather than the 4 or 5 that it currently does.
Yeah, but every animation in this game is very, very slow.
Yeah.
Since we found another food emporium. And another harvester.
Grab the flamethrower just in case.
Power of Rock has arrived.
Just like the ending of the SpongeBob movie.
Interesting. Didn't see it.
Yeah, it ends with them singing I Wanna Rock by Twisted Sister.
That's not half bad.
You've probably
They've done better, though.
You've probably seen some of the gifs from it.
That rings a bell. Oh, hey.
Oh, thank God.
Freedom. Precious freedom.
Oh no, all the bees are free now.
I repeat, I need an update on the harvesting progress immediately.
Oh, well, here's your update. It's going just fine, Stacy. I just destroyed your last harvester. And now, I'm coming for you.
Come and get me, you interfering bastard. I'll be in the theme park. You can come play on my ride.
Just turned into Joanna Dark.
Yep.
Ah, the theme park.
Yes.
Finally sending us back there.
We finally have a reason to go back to the Uranus Zone. Oh no, I'm dead.
This is actually quite unfortunate. so I don't have a lot of spots to maneuver. Yeah. It's very lucky I was able to tap you on the shoulder before I got knocked down myself.
And thank God I got all that high.
Yep. For some reason, it made me puke. Well, the theme park's right here. You want to head on in?
Yeah, one sec. Yeah, nothing in here. Popcorn.
Short-haired woman in tight clothes. Did David Cage have any involvement?
My mother warned me about women like you. I was hoping she was right.
Are you ready? Let's.
We're a little light on resources after that half-hour-long fight.
Yeah. Also, you can tell that David Cage hasn't had any involvement in this because she hasn't been in danger of sexual assault or getting blunt and sharp instruments shoved in her hoo-ha. And
At least there's that.
Trademark. That's as much a trademark of his as giant explosions are to Michael Bay.
Has she had to pose as a stripper, like, off-screen, though?
No, but she has spent 14 hours peeing in QTEs that are absolutely necessary to the plot.
Utterly. Getting to the point where we're going to get firebombed in the middle of the boss fight.
Yeah, the boss fight timer, if I remember correctly, does not stop if you're in a boss fight.
I wouldn't be surprised.
About time you showed up for the after party.
So, are you ready for the most hastily put together boss fight you'll have seen in quite some time?
Ready to party, you bitch.
That's a high bar to clear.
Oh, believe me.
Frank? Do you have any idea how many lives you've destroyed?
What? You and Cure are killing all those people? You're harvesting human beings, but I'm destroying lives.
I'm surprised he didn't turn it around. Sit on it like a cool pastor.
So, you went and got a couple 100,000 people killed for your own
What
greed.
kind of reporter are you?
You know who else did that?
The Cure's been a very convenient little tool for us. They keep starting outbreaks. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, original version Cure is actually on the level.
Yep.
I just don't know why they changed it for this version.
Yeah, they went like
What?
full opposite of everything that the first game had to say.
More
Yeah.
of an idiot than I thought, Frank. This is about saving lives.
Saving lives. You created a panic to drive up demand.
You're missing the point, Frank. We can't make your precious Zombrex without queens. A necessary sacrifice for our country.
And, TK looting the city. I suppose that was for our country.
Oh, please. He was well paid for giving us access to the cages. His show was going down the tubes anyway, which was obvious since you were on it. Then he decided to get Cure on TV to rob the city. Make it hard for us to finish the job.
So what? He dragged you into this? So why didn't he give you up?
You think I'm stupid enough to deal with an asshole like that myself?
I mean, the evidence is overwhelming.
But enough talk, Frank. I had a feeling you'd show.
You've not demonstrated any higher degree of intelligence.
Toy for you.
Like, she could have sabotaged us this entire game.
Yeah.
There's a price for everything,
Instead,
Frank.
she just
And you're about
pretended to at the very end.
Yeah, you could easily at any point have been like, hey Frank, I made you some coffee. I promise it doesn't have bleach in it.
Yeah. She totally had our ear. Could have done basically whatever the hell she wanted to us. Also, dubstep is here to make everything better, I guess.
Yep. You can tell this game originally came out in the 2010s.
Yeah. Okay, we actually did do a little bit of damage at least.
Yeah, the hitboxes in this are not fantastic.
They've been questionable the entire game.
I think we need to aim for the actual claws as opposed to the whatever the hell it is that they're holding.
Yeah, I figured it was the stuff inside.
Yeah.
No. I don't see any weapons in the arena, and we only brought like 2 apiece. They're definitely gonna break in the middle of the fight, so how's that gonna go?
Okay, one more hit and she's done for.
Who will win? The countdown timer won. Yay!
Wasted enough time here, friend.
No, that's just gratuitous.
It's a Capcom shot.
You're a little out of your league, boy.
Oh, come on. We can see what she had for lunch.
You had to say it was gratuitous. They had to prove you wrong.
Bet you think this is gratuitous? You ain't seen nothing yet.
It really is War of the Monsters all over again. Boss fights in that game were so intensely tedious. And it's much worse here.
Yeah. No, like this last chunk of the game has just been excruciating, I think.
Yeah. This all the exact same text from when we got Black Bag last time?
I think so. At the very least, this will be an ending. So we will get more experience for it. The thing is, as well, is that the missile racks would have taken time to recharge, so it's not, even if we had like another minute or two, no guarantee we would have been able to do it in time.
Right. I'd say guarantee that we wouldn't have been able to do it in time.
Yep. Also, I don't know if that means, even when we beat her, I don't know if like there's any additional stuff to do before the credits roll.
Yeah. There we go. Got to find the hotspot. We've seen this cutscene. We haven't seen it as a ninja, but whatever. Stacy's evil.
Yeah, you can tell she's evil because she's wearing black leather, and at some point she got a boob job.
Also, this dubstep is ridiculously loud. Oh yeah, your rake is annihilated.
Holy
poor
shit,
mech.
that is insane.
I don't think we're going to be struggling for damage.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to need the extra 7 or 8 hours we've got.
I don't want to risk it because that does go by pretty quick.
Yeah.
But we should not game over this time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we literally, if we had an extra 5 minutes of time on the clock, we would have done it.
We were 1 hit away from winning.
Yeah.
Because it was a series of QTEs every time.
Yeah. Just all we needed to do was wait for the missile rack to recharge, and it would have been done. So.
Yeah. Here I brought 8 swords, all upgraded with my ninja outfit.
I think she's supposed to...
I guess we're not allowed to do damage for a while.
Yeah. I think she's supposed to throw those crates more often because they have supplies in them.
Right. It did kind of save us last time when we had gone through all the, those damn harvesters.
Yeah.
It wasted all of our resources.
The harvesters were ridiculously easy with the ninja suit, by the way, because the mercenaries also cannot see you, just like the zombies.
Again, here's me rocking around in a gigantic cardboard robot suit.
Yep. I brought one single chainsaw from the hideout and destroyed every single harvester and all of its guards with that one chainsaw.
Meanwhile, they're looking at me like, this guy seems suspicious.
I don't trust cosplayers.
They would be right to not trust cosplayers.
Very true, yeah.
All of a sudden, I cannot hit her.
Yeah, I'm experiencing the same issue. This was kind of a slap-together final boss, so it is unsurprisingly not very technically competent.
In a Capcom game from the 2010s? Shocking.
Indeed.
That broadsword should be around here.
I guess we're not supposed to hit it during that attack.
Kinda dumb, but again, not exactly surprising.
Yeah, she just goes into permanent blocking when you leave the battlefield.
Yeah.
You want some swords? I got plenty of swords.
Oh, that would be... Well, there should be a broadsword around here somewhere, because that was really what
have 4.
Business. Excellent! Just what I was looking for. I still have my blade whip on me.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I stopped by the pawn shop and bought every single sword I could fit into my inventory.
Good thinking.
Yep. Still no electric rake, though.
I know, that was a good chunk of damage there.
Yeah, the two of us sorted up. We'll get this last arm broken in plenty of time. It honestly seems like your broadsword is doing way more damage than my laser sword.
I think the only books I've got on me are the Blade book and the other one. Oh yes, for some reason I've still got the Survivor Rescue book. Don't know why, because that was from a Saber 2 back.
Yeah, seriously. It basically gives you a random inventory with the way this game works.
Yeah.
Anytime you load in as a co-op partner. It's not supposed to, but it effectively does. Now we play the waiting game. One more hit. Yes. Good camera angle.
That's quite an interesting camera angle there, yeah.
From inside the claw.
La claw.
Yep. You can go get some health if you need to.
I should be okay.
Huh. Interesting.
What happened?
Well, I found a hotspot that activated a QTE that instantly put us into a fight with Stacy.
Oh, is that the missile racks?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what the boss fight's meant to do.
Yeah, I guess you were doing that last time and I just didn't realize it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm down.
Yeah, that's why I assumed you would need food. Here we go. Food is right here.
Yeah, I had like half health or so, and the sweep that she did just wrecked it.
Yeah.
Also, for some reason, my HUD was completely gone until I got dropped.
Mm-hmm. That's fairly unsurprising.
Yep.
Here we go. Missiles are online. The platforming itself is busted. Teach her a lesson.
Coming forward.
I'm gonna look for food.
And the final missile rack is up and ready. You want to get the final hit?
Yes. That would probably be good for the camera's sake.
Yeah, see how you've got the cinematic view and all that.
First, I gotta drink some delicious soda. Oh, she's... Okay, she's still affected by the rack. I guess you step back into the combat arena at the perfect moment. UTEs. Don't fail me now. There we go. One last punch on a woman. Frank really became absolutely detestable in the last hour of this game.
To be fair, so did the game.
Yep. This was really the bitch era of video games.
Yeah. Like pretty much from 2000 to, well, actually no, 95 to about 2015, you couldn't beat a female enemy in a game or a movie without calling her a bitch first. Really weird.
Yep. Yeah, I've been rewatching the Saw movies, and boy, is that Amanda's nickname.
It's Agent S.
After a while, you're just like, is that a term of endearment, or do you just not like him?
I just have
Yep.
an old newspaper.
It unsurprisingly made female gamers all the less interested in being female gamers.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Always thought you had a crush on me.
Oh. One-liner Frank. Because he's the worst at one-liners.
Don't dig flat, chick.
Aww.
How many one-liners do you need, asshole? Just take the best one.
Also confirmation
And it
that
definitely
Frank
wasn't that one.
likes the booty.
Yep.
This is Frank West. Someone lied to you. There's a bunker full of survivors.
I think you're exaggerating just a little bit there, Frankie.
We did not rescue very many survivors.
There's a bunker with some people in it.
There's a bunker with me. Send everyone.
Like, we're gonna need a rescue chopper, but it's not gonna need to be particularly big. Just really, if you've got a really big RV, we'll be safe.
Hey, have the bodies been loaded? What about TK?
What about TK?
There's the guy whose sister died in the opening cutscene. He made it the whole game. I'm half expecting him to die in the helicopter somehow.
Can't wait any longer! Get back on the chopper!
I gotta go get TK! He's got a lot to answer for!
Not zombies.
Yep, because we didn't head back to the security room to give TK some spare Zombrex, he turns into a zombie.
That's fucked up. I had so much Zombrex and hours in which to deliver it to him.
Yep. No, you have to do that to unlock overtime mode.
Okay. Well, we'll do that in the future, because we were not planning to play the overtime mode right now anyway.
Yeah, I think this is ending C or B. I think we've pretty much seen all the endings in order just by accidentally fucking up so far.
Pretty much. We did get an ending wherein Stacy called in the firebombs from the mech, which I assume only happens during the final boss fight.
Yep. That one's actually one of the harder ones to say because it is very difficult to fuck up quite as we did.
Yeah. Nailed it. We also got the neutral ending in The Suffering, which is apparently the hardest one to get.
Yeah.
Fortune's End. Can you believe it? And the Frank West song again. It's really, really, really long, so
yep.
Nothing we can do about it, and it's also unskippable. So yeah, the end of this game is the roughest part for sure.
Disappointing after everything that came before, yeah.
Yep.
And the thing is that the original game isn't that much better, to be perfectly honest. A lot of the problems that it has, that this version has, are in the base game as well.
Yeah, I mean, I know the original ending is like the ending cutscene itself has an iconic shot that makes no sense.
And also, if I remember correctly, any version but the original 360 one, I think, doesn't come with any of the post-game DLC.
Oh, perfect.
I might be wrong at that. It's entirely likely that I am. But I remember, like, for whatever reason, the Dead Rising series really hates including all the DLC whenever it gets ported. Dead Rising 3 on the PC is missing the Super Ultra Dead Rising 3 Turbo mode.
That's a pain in the ass.
Yep. It's one of the more fun side modes as well, because you get to unlock cosplay costumes for the characters that you can play as. It's basically an entire game by itself.
Yeah, I guess Microsoft had to get something exclusive for their big coup when they bought out that game.
Yeah. Ultimately, kind of annoying, but not really much you can do with that.
Yeah. Basically, this entire franchise since the first game has been annoying, thanks to capitalism.
Yeah. Which is ironic considering the content of it.
Yeah. Not this version. This version is, it's got some horrible, horrible messages. And yeah, we'll come back, we'll unlock overtime, and we'll play it in the future.